Hello, my fellow football fanatics. It's match day once again, and we are at the end of the season. Just 3 games left to play in the Premier League, and then Manchester United will take on fierce rivals Manchester City in the final of the FA Cup. Alright, so while we await that showdown at Wembley, tonight Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams, is playing host to title contenders Arsenal. Now, of course, that 8-2 humiliation has full chances of being revenged because Manchester United's form is abysmal right now, and Arsenal are, of course, the Gunners are gunning for the title. So let's see what happens. And like I say, just like in life, sports and football in particular is unpredictable. This is something that was echoed in Welcome to Wrexham. I was watching the latest episode, the third episode of the third season last night, and the sports psychologist of the Wrexham team said almost exactly that. Anyway, so I have been saying it for years, and I will just say that the past is history, the future is a mystery. But let's take a look at the past between these two storied sides. Of course, Manchester United have been knocked off the perch and are nowhere close to the danger and the threat they used to be. In fact, our European football is almost out of sight unless we beat the Manchester Blues, Manchester City at Wembley. But let's see if we can reclaim some Sir Alex Ferguson time glory. With that, I will say that Manchester United have lost just one of their last 16 Premier League home games against Arsenal, winning 10 and drawing 5, going down 1-0 in November 2020. So, Arsenal are looking to complete the league double over Manchester United for the first time since 2006-07, while they last won 3 in a row against the Red Devils between November 1997 and September 1998. Back during the times when I was starting to get familiar with David Beckham and Scholes and Giggs and Cantona and Keane and that very successful batch from the Manchester United Academy. And then, of course, came 1999, the treble winning year. But let's move on and say that having failed to score in 12 of their first 22 Premier League away games against Man U, Arsenal have found the net in each of their last 9 league visits to Old Trafford. So if history is anything to go by, Arsenal are going to score for sure. But let's see if we manage to keep them under a lid, and who knows, might even pull off a win. But that's more like a desperate fingers crossed situation. And Manchester United have lost at home to London sides Crystal Palace and Fulham in the league already this season. Only twice before have we lost to 3 sides from the capital in a single Premier League campaign, with both instances featuring defeat to Arsenal in 2001-2 and 2020-21. So 20 years apart, they became the third London club to inflict defeats on us at Old Trafford. And let's see what they do tonight. Like I said, fingers crossed that we manage to take away a point or maybe 3. And there's some really weird advertising going on, but that's all right. That's part of the Indian Premier League. Urban Gabru is the brand. I hope I don't get to see it again. And finally, the 5th point, Arsenal have lost their final away league game in 3 of their 4 previous seasons under Mikel Arteta, with the exception being a 3-1 win at Crystal Palace in 2020-21. However, the Gunners are unbeaten when facing Manchester United in their final Premier League away game, winning 1 and drawing twice, securing the title with a 1-0 win in 2001-02, way back 23 years ago. So, here's hoping that history either repeats itself when it's favourable to Manchester United and doesn't repeat itself in favouring an Arsenal win. I, of course, will continue to hope for the best, and do share with me in the comments what you think about Manchester United's season, what you think about Erik ten Hag's management, and the injuries that are being blamed for the current lack of victories. Injuries apart, I am really glad that Wrexham are going to be promoted, have already been promoted, and looking forward to seeing more of their documentary and their shenanigans in Welcome to Wrexham, starring Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. Thank you so much for watching. Glory, glory, Man United, and take care.